everyone, and happy Friday. I'm super happy to be here today. I am joining Heidi SONBOUL'S once again for a Fun Friday Hop. And stay tuned, y'all, because there is an amazing gift to be won and amazing crafters to be seen. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into these crafts. All right, you guys, we are starting with Dollar Tree Christmas trees. I bought so many of these in the beginning of the season and maybe only used 2 in my house. So I was super excited to do this DIY. My kids also played around with the iridescent trees. I will post those on Instagram because they decorated them and they look so adorable. So y'all, with these pieces, of course the DIYer in me was like, I can't throw those away. Maybe I can make something out of them. Well, I can't make anything out of them, but save those for later because they will be great to use to help stand things up. So with our trees, we're gonna start fanning these out. I'm just bringing the branches down in their natural position. We all know these trees are janky. We don't have to say it, but do not fear because I'm gonna show you how to make this nice and full. What is up with that long top? It just drives me insane. So now I'm just taking all my branches and I'm folding them over to the side. Just fold them on over. If y'all have seen this before, I'm sorry, but this is my first time making one and I was obsessed with it. So maybe I'll be showing you something different you haven't seen before. So we're gonna do the next step. Well, we did the next side. Now we're gonna connect these two together. So see how full that already looks? And we are gonna take the 2 stems of this, and I'm taking this tape. This tape, I have no idea where I got it, but it feels almost like a fabric Band-Aid. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm wrapping this up and I'm going super tight, but as you can see, the top of it is still kind of separating. So to fix that, we're gonna go ahead and get one of these little garland stem branches things. And I should probably read the label of things. And I'm just twisting that like super hard. It blends in, so we're good. Then I'm taking the same stems and we're gonna wrap these around where we put our tape so you don't see them. Now, I didn't secure these down with hot glue. You most definitely can, but they were definitely doing well for me. If anything, I would say to hot glue this top one because that one's a little loose, but it's fine. Okay, so you can fluff it out, play around with it, and now we are gonna get to decorating this. Y'all, I will tell you, this took over an hour and a half for me to make because I kept changing my mind. But then I used these. I was gonna say settled. I did not settle because these are gorgeous. These are like, I think they're like a lamb's ear or a eucalyptus leaf from Dollar Tree. And they're this beautiful pewter color with gold on them. And all I'm doing is I'm taking hot glue, putting it on the stems of these, and then pushing them in to our swag, and it is holding up so well. I have no fear that these are going to like drop out of here or nothing. Like they're in there, they attached to the pine needles, and I just love the way that this looks, y'all. So then of course we can't stop there. We need to add a little bit more. So I am going to also go through my stash, and I found these pine cones. These pine cones, the glitter on them matched perfectly with the glitter on this, I'm gonna call them eucalyptus leaves. So again, just taking hot glue, putting them on the stem, and then I also put them on the base of the pine cone. Sorry I wasn't showing you that at this moment. I was super into this project and then standing up while doing it. I always sit down while I craft. But so we added those, and then do you guys remember those berries I used on my last DIY? These glass looking berries from Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh, you do not know, like in person in the natural light, how high end this looks and how stunning with all of these different elements in here. I knew I had to use this whole branch of these berries. So again, cutting them out, putting some hot glue on those stems, and then I'm just pushing it up in there, and everything held very well. Nothing is falling out of this thing. So y'all, tell me down below, do you know when Hobby Lobby sells their Christmas stuff at a discounted price? after Christmas. So y'all, I'm speeding through this because I am just showing you how many times I changed my mind. I went from red to burlap to a finger bow to red to burlap to maybe some bells. That didn't work for me either. And it went back and forth for a very long time. But then I found these bells, and these bells I think are from Walmart. I've had these for years, and I found them in a box, and they already have a texture on them. Put 2 coats of antique wax on them to make them look a little rusted. I thought it would look so much better than having these plain red. And then your girl hopped on the struggle bus, and I don't know what it is. I put these on twine, tried tying them. They weren't going in the direction I wanted to. Then the twine was getting wrapped around the swag. Then it was just, and then it falls apart. And have you guys been there? I'm sure you have. So then I put them back on the twine. I tie them in a knot so that they're not like super loose and like moving around while I'm trying to tie them. And then I just tie a really good knot on these, and y'all, that is it. Are you ready for this reveal? I can't wait. Oh wait, not yet. Tied that in a loop, and now we have a hanger on the back of this, and you're just gonna hot glue that to the twine. And it is absolute perfection. Have you guys made a swag? Comment down below. Or is it something that you want to make? All right, look at this. This is in the natural light. It's hanging on my pantry door in my kitchen, and it is just breathtaking. Like, I really think that this is one of my favorite DIYs that I've done for Christmas. Like, I just love it.
I hope you enjoyed that first craft. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Sammy. This is Unicorn Dust Designs. In the new year, I will be posting on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. But today, y'all, we are focused still on those Christmas DIYs, and I am so excited that you get to be here with me and all the amazing crafters in this hop. So how to win the most spectacular prize this season is to make sure you watch every crafter's video and make sure you comment down below on each video to be entered to win this giveaway. All right, you guys? Pretty simple, right? And make sure to go ahead and check out our host Heidi SONBOUL'S page as well. So with that said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and let's go ahead and get back into these videos.
Our next spectacular DIY is going to be using these arrows from the Dollar Tree. Now, I tried ripping this twine off. It wasn't coming off, and I wasn't about to try and get the staples off, so I just cut them off. I'm not worried about that leftover stuff. It's totally fine. So just take those off, all of them, and then take your stickers off, of course. And now I want these staggered. I don't want them all the same height. Well, the tall ones, I don't want all the same height. So I kind of play around with it. I'm gonna mark that off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just measure across, make sure I have a straight line because I want this obviously to sit straight. Why don't I have a ruler that just has a flat end to it? I don't know. And then I'm like, say hello to my little friend. Okay, so table saw here. Thank you to all my subscribers who made me realize that there is a table lip on here, and that is how you use it. It still is kind of hard to use, but it is convenient because right now I don't have my miter saw. So look at you guys. I just wanted to show you how much that little ladybug picks up. So then I'm gonna go ahead, just take a sanding block. You could get some at Dollar Tree, smooth that down, and now we are going to attach our scrapbook paper. So tracing our little house out, I believe all of the scrapbook paper is from Hobby Lobby. We're gonna go ahead and cut that out, and then I wanna introduce you to my new best friend. This is the Jumbo glue stick, and it's amazing. So I am just applying this all over, making sure to get like on all of those edges. And I love it because you can still kind of move the paper around and it doesn't go anywhere. So then I'm gonna grab my craft knife by Arteza and go ahead and just clean that up. I know I could use a sanding block, but I don't know, I feel like this is a lot faster. So we're gonna go ahead and clean that up, and then we're going to repeat the scrapbooking step for all the other pieces here. So you guys, funny thing is, so that striped paper was supposed to go on the longer arrow, And then it was supposed to go on the longer arrow. So when I go to pick out my next one, this cardinal one, which I wanted this one so bad. I was like, crap, that was supposed to go on the shorter one. But you know what? I made it work. I found some scrapbook paper that would fit it. So you know what? You always make things work, right? Am I allowed to say crap on here? Well, I just said it twice. Jeez. Okay. So I ended up going with the Santa one, and then to make it fit, I shimmied it around, and then we're going to trace that one, and it actually worked out because look at how perfect the Santas look on here. And again, make sure to get all of the corners and the sides really good when you're using the craft stick. You could also use hot glue or Mod Podge to attach these. So we are all finished with that, and we're going to move on to our next step, which is attaching them together. So I'm taking this base right here, and I love that the wood was there. I want to keep the wood here, but I want to cover this up. So I'm taking Cashew from Waverly, and I took this color because it matched the scrapbook a lot better. And we are going to apply 2 coats of this, and I'm just making sure not to get the edges because like I said, I want to keep the wood look there. I think it goes with my houses. So to attach our houses together, I'm taking a ruler just so I know that these will all be flat and sit flush with our little stands. And I'm going to apply some hot glue to the larger houses on the sides. And then I'm going to lay this one back on here again, making sure that it's super flat. And then we're going to turn it around. Then I take these wooden dowels from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to hot glue them to those seams just for added security, so I know they're not going to go anywhere, so I don't have to worry about it breaking or falling apart, especially when we stand it up. So there we go. Attach that one. It is very secure. We are good to go. These houses are standing tall. So then I put it on our stand, and I grab some Jenga blocks, and I'm just kind of trying to position these, and I'm going to mark where they are because I don't want them to show off the sides, and I want to make sure that they are directly behind the houses to add some stability here. And also we need them to attach the houses. Okay, so attaching the hot glue to those. Now, make sure you attach it to the top of the Jenga blocks. That way it's not spilling out in front of your houses. All right, so we got that. Then I'm going to put another one on the middle house. And then I'm going to go over the tops of my Jenga blocks with some hot glue. Just had to add a little bit more, you know. And then I wanted to give it another little touch. So we're going to add a Christmas tree. And you know what? You can add like a door and then like little windows to it, but I really liked it just like this. Then using some Mod Podge, I am just running that on the top. You guys, I'm not obviously trying to be neat with this. I am just basically throwing this on top of the house, just making sure that it coats over the Mod Podge. And you can put this wherever you want. You can use glitter too. I'm just using that sparkly snow flurry stuff from Dollar Tree. I never know what any of my items are called at all. Y'all, if you are enjoying this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. It really, truly does help my channel out when you do those 2 things. And when you comment, I love reading your guys' comments and responding to you. So, okay, we're applying some Mod Podge on the bottom here, because if there's snow on top of their house, there's probably snow on the bottom, right? And I also thought it made the tree look a lot better because I don't personally like the plasticky snow look on that base of the tree. So I'm going to put some Mod Podge on the base of that tree as well. And then we're going to cover it with snow, and it just helps it kind of blend in and seem a little bit more seamless. And that's it, y'all. Look at how darling this turned out. And I love it. And like I said, you could add windows, you could add a door to it. That is completely up to you. But I really loved how busy like the scrapbook paper was, but then the simplicity of how it all came together. All right, y'all. So the Friend Friday giveaway is $375 Amazon card.
all of us crafters chipped in to do this giveaway, and we thought it would be great for you to either buy something for yourself or use it to buy some Christmas presents. So remember, all you have to do is watch each video. I will leave the link to the next crafter down in my description box. Make sure you comment on everyone's video, and we will be choosing a winner next Monday. All right, you guys, I'm a hot mess. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm over here living my best life, eating my Dollar Tree beef jerky stick, which is amazing. But I'm gonna take this frame, and this is a garage sale frame. I've used it in another DIY. So way too much. My concept here was I was going to make the faux wood look on my frame, just like I did with my foam board panels. Now, Peppermint Cactus is the one I got this from, so make sure to check out her channel. And I will link my DIY video up above for that. But you guys, this did not go how I expected. However, I still think it looks pretty darn good because the sponge, when you use the sponge, you're dipping it in the clear wax from Waverly and the antique from Waverly, and it leaves like these streaks that look like wood grain. Then right here, I wanted to add just a little bit more dimension to my frame. So I'm taking the antique wax and I'm just putting it on each of the, I don't know what I'm saying, you guys, but that's how you do it. Okay, so then we're gonna take some poster board here, and we want it to sit inside our frame. Now, what's awesome about this, you guys, is this can be reversible. So you got this huge frame, you can make a Christmas sign out of it, and then you could pop that foam board out and then have something else for the new year. And it's like, hello, what a great statement piece. And that frame literally cost me $1 at a garage sale. So yes, please. So this frame measured 18 by 24 on the inside panel. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut our foam board down to that size. That way it fits perfectly into our frame. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure this out on my huge Arteza measuring mat. I love this mat, and you obviously see how big it is. I will leave the link for it down in the description box with a 10% off code. Oh, another thing to add to your Christmas list are those crafts knives, because they are awesome and they are so sharp. Okay, so cutting this down on this side, and then we're going to see if it fits perfection. And then you guys, I go to look for my bag that I'm going to use, and y'all's dog is on it. So finally get that out from under him, and we're just going to cut the front off. I won't bore you with showing you how I cut this off. Just cut the front out of it, and then I hold it up to our poster board. And then we're gonna get rid of that top piece. We don't need that, it doesn't fit anyways. Sorry if you hear Tinkerbell barking. And then I decided I'm just gonna attach this with hot glue. You can most definitely use like spray adhesive, Mod Podge, that's completely up to you. I just thought this was way easier, and it's gonna be framed anyways. It doesn't have glass, I don't know. But make sure, you guys, when you go to this next part, that you hot glue the top and the side all at once. Because if you don't, it's hard to get the hot glue up on the top. All right, look at me. Okay, so now to make it stay, I'm gonna use these big craft sticks, and we're gonna put some Velcro on these. And the reason I'm doing this with Velcro is because I want to just be able to take off those sticks, or even just one of them. That way I could just pop this poster board out, and then I could change the sign with the seasons. I just love this, and I will definitely be taking this poster board out and then designing something else when Christmas is over. So y'all, look at how good this looks. It made the best piece to put right here in my entryway, and you can see it gives it kind of a faux wood look. You could see kind of like the grain through it. Definitely doesn't look like my poster board one, but it's a good second here. But look at what a statement this makes. I am so excited. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and again, I will be posting very soon. Okay. Now, let's see.
Hi everyone, welcome. If you are new to my channel, my name is Sammy. I will be